Welcome back to WrestleHeads, folks. We're back after a tremendous pay-per-view of Extreme Rules. There were a lot of surprise outcomes and some not so surprising outcomes, but nonetheless, we're going to cover the whole thing right now. Thank you for staying with us.
Match 1 to open up the, well, hold on, let's go to the pre-show, because you got to remember, Daniel Bryan did not compete with his, frail braille ass. So Neville went into the pre-show with Wade Barrett, and
They put Neville clean over Wade Barrett.
It wasn't just only that, they had a really good match. For somebody who was talking shit in the other fucking show about fucking Wade Barrett couldn't do nothing.
And I still don't attest to Wade Barrett. That's just me. That's just how I'm going to be. But I will say this, I didn't think that an up-and-comer like Adrian Neville, I didn't think they would give him the nod this early, but they really seem to be doing something with him where they got him on that up climb, that upswing, or whatever the case may be, where I don't know when he's going to lose, bro.
See, here's the deal. He's in loss. I mean, he got bro kicked to hell by Sheamus. But look,
He should have known it wasn't going to be that son of a bitch.
But no. He won by disqualification. But look, some people say that Neville was rushed. I didn't read on some sites, he's rushed. Hey, I don't find it rushed. Dude came in, he came in on short notice, got in there, laced up his boots, and he got it the fuck done.
But see, not only that, but that shows you how good a nigga like Barrett is. That shows you that on the fly, they can sit there and change his opponent. He can get in there and get it done. It doesn't matter with whoever. You gotta give Barrett some credit too.
I will give Wade Barrett
because you gotta think about that. That's not easy. You get your mindset. You and this dude already been dancing already, and then it's like you gotta go get somebody that you ain't really win against only a little bit when they was overseas.
Yeah.
And that's it. So you gotta give props to Barrett.
Kudos to both of them.
All right,
Neville
good job, Wade.
Really shined.
Keep up the good work with your boring ass.
Next match.
The next match, which was the start of the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I like the way that went. Like we kind of predicted it a little bit with Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper saying they were going to start the show. They were worth every penny. Let me tell you, they did a great job. It was one of those situations where they went out, they did a few minutes together, and then they got in the car and then they left. And then the WWE said, okay, the show must go on. They went on with a couple matches, and then they came back.
A good old Chicago street fight. And then they took it somewhere else. Who knows where they went? They probably went to go visit Samoa Joe in the Nation of Violence.
That's what I was getting ready to tell you. TNA.
But then they came back.
Yes.
They came back.
TNA
and they finished the match.
When somebody leaves in a vehicle, you bring their asses back. Okay? They don't just leave in a vehicle and then you don't fucking see them no more. Okay? That's why y'all 2 pay periods behind. You better fucking get that shit together.
Samoa Joe just showed back up at NXT. How did I say white man?
But nonetheless, the match between Dean Ambrose,
I don't know. Y'all was a fan of that. I wasn't. I'm like, okay.
I didn't like this.
Do it. Get it over with. Do what you gotta do. It takes the steam out what the fuck they was doing. It's like somebody needed a break. Like, okay, fuck it. Let's drive around. Let's go to Dunkin' Donuts out there and fucking just say fuck it. Hey, you go get a cafe latte. Fucking Dean when he got his woman Renee some fucking coffee and then fucking just call it a goddamn day. I mean, come on now. But I mean, I get it. They were trying to get a little that old
That's
school.
unique though.
I seen that WrestleMania 12. The Hollywood backlot brawl.
the OJ chase.
Yeah, the OJ chase.
Piper socked Goldust in the face for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
But
and one thing that's really underrated. One thing that's really underrated about that. When Roddy Piper was on top of him, he drilled him too right in his face. And a lot of people don't even remember that one. But when he was right on top of him, he pulled his middle knuckle out a little bit further and he drilled Goldust right in his head. Before the one where he drew back and just socked him in his head for real.
Well, he was real stiff on him. But I mean, it was different. We haven't seen it in a long time. I kind of liked it. It was pretty different.
I liked it. I thought it was a good deal.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Moving on to the next match.
The next match. The next match was Ziggler and Sheamus.
In a kiss my arse match.
That's why I was kind of like sitting there and I was.
You know why we were dwelling on it? Because it was
it
fucking Sheamus.
Yeah, you know, we didn't want to watch somebody get their ass kissed on TV. I didn't want to see another man's getting his ass kissed.
You know what? It was.
I didn't want to see that.
It was an okay match.
I didn't really want to talk about that one.
It was an okay match, but you know what really surprised me? They put Ziggler over.
Yes.
Shit.
They put Dolph Ziggler over.
Matter. They made him look like he lost.
I know, but he actually got the
1, 2, 3.
That is amazing against a person like Sheamus. Nobody can win.
But in your defense, they make
kick.
Yeah,
fucking bitch slap.
They make Sheamus look like the one.
He ended up kissing his ass anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and see, and that's the thing, though, man. That's what I didn't get and what I didn't like. It was an okay match. I mean, but for Ziggler to win the match, and then at the same time, he takes the bro kick, he takes the Ric Flair underhook, and then he still has the forehead to Sheamus' left thigh.
He won the match.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's
real.
He won the match, and he paid for it.
Yeah.
He won the match. Didn't look like a winner.
Winner at all. Another fuck up where they fucked up Dolph Ziggler. And it's bullshit. And they do this shit to him time and time again. They give him a little bit of something. It's like he's chasing that imaginary brass ring that everybody talks about. And that ceiling, that ceiling that everybody talks about. Because Ziggler goes through it night after fucking night. And it's getting fucking ridiculous.
You know what's the thing about it? At the end of the day, we sit here, hope, we cry, we bitch, we moan. Dolph Ziggler ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Dolph Ziggler ain't going nowhere.
That's fucked up.
And you know, and it's like as much as we know that, we want to keep fighting
for it, man. Just like give Ziggler a shot.
I mean,
give him a chance.
You sit here and think about it. It's just like
give him a chance.
Honestly, let's think about this. I mean, you got bum ass Daniel Bryan, right? They should have won against each other at WrestleMania. That would have been best for business. That would have been a good fucking match. And maybe Daniel Bryan, little bitch ass, would have survived a little bit longer. Now he's out for a month or whatever. I don't think he's going to make it to fucking Payback.
He might make it to Payback. I'm looking for him.
They need to snatch the belt from him.
Well, if he doesn't make it to Payback, snatch it.
Shit.
They should have snatched it
They should have snatched it.
They should have snatched it 2 nights.
He's been down. He's been down the last, week or 2?
But he hasn't been down 4 weeks, though. Remember, it has to be 4 weeks.
Shit,
you know.
Man.
He's probably holding on.
It's time to take him out back and put two to the back.
Old Yeller Room, huh?
Yep. So next match.
Moving on to the big surprise of the night, I felt. I mean, this to me was the shocker. The New Day is the new tag team champions.
New Day?
Man, and some people say sucks after it. You know what I mean? But all that clapping and acting like there was some, want to be Jehovah's Witnesses. They have the titles. That to me was odd because
they actually won the belt.
Yeah.
And it is rare. And I mean, I'm talking rare for the WWE to put the belt on any kind of Negro that comes out there. But they went ahead and they put the tag titles on them. But see, this was just like I was telling you guys in the pre-show. In this particular match, it was kind of like, who are you going to put it on? Because they don't like Tyson Kidd, and they don't like Cesaro, and they sure as heck don't like the New Day. So that's why I said I couldn't pick a winner because it was a bit of a toss-up. But you know what? To see the New Day win the belt,
a good match.
I happen to like it, and it was a fantastic match.
It was top 2 match of the night.
Yeah, it was top 2 match of the night. It was a fantastic match, but none of us doubted the ability of the 4 guys wrestling. I mean, it is what it is. And Natalya, she can get smashed.
Man, she looked
real quick.
Hot.
0 to 100. Real quick on that Canadian Calgary.
Hey, shouts out to Natalya. You looked hot tonight. I mean, not better than Naomi, but you looked hot tonight.
Yeah. But that was a fantastic match. I thought they did a great job and everything. But, with all that being said, man, the question is now, what are they going to do to the New Day? Are they going to actually let them reign? Because I'm going to tell you something else. The one thing I like, too, I like the little backstage segment.
He's still getting beat up.
I like the little backstage segment with Seth Rollins and the Primetime Players. They had the Primetime Players looking good. Where Titus O'Neil went barking and shit, and he was like, I better go and get on out of here before I beat your ass or some shit. Where he said that shit, and fucking, what was his name?
You sure that wasn't from Raw?
The gay one. Talking about, yeah, you got white meat or something.
Oh God.
You know? No, just talking about when they showed the previews of it and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. They made the primetime.
I think that was from Raw, but moving on.
But you know what?
Well, they might put him in a little rivalry with the New Day.
That's what I was going to say.
Well, in the primetime players.
There might be some.
We might get something like that.
There might be some black on black crime, and you're going to have Tay Long come back and officiate the whole thing.
God.
You know?
Tay Long.
But whatever the case may be, at least we can say tonight the brothers got the belt.
Oh yeah, we can't say that. For how long though?
Hey,
as long as they don't let Xavier Woods defend it, I mean, we're all good. Because if they get his scrawny ass in there with the title and thing, man, he sucks. Let me tell you something. Xavier Woods, you should just be the mouth. Because you shouldn't even get in there and wrestle anymore. Because you're trash. I mean, you're horrible. You're that, you suck that bad. You know what I mean? I don't give a consequences my ass. You know what I mean? He sucks. You know, straight up. I mean, Kofi, it should be Kofi and Biggie and Xavier Woods should be the one that's in y'all head or something with the psychology like, yeah, brainwashing y'all some bullshit. Because that's what it sounds like, a big fucking brainwash.
Now, here's the thing, though. I don't want to mention it, but I'm going to go ahead and mention it.
Oh, God.
How many odds are going on in Vegas right now? They drop them belts tomorrow on Raw. Because that's just the dumbass shit that they do all the fucking time. They give you approximately 24 hours to fucking devour what has happened and be proud of it, and then they take it right back from you. But somebody who, and you know what? They would have both of them. Matter of fact, they would have all three of them niggas lose to like one Ryback.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Because
and they would though.
Because that's the shit that they do. But tonight we're gonna take it as a victory.
Yeah.
So moving on to the next match.
1-1 for the dark team.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, and that was the only one we got. Because we sure as hell didn't get that Divas match.
Oh well, let's move on to the Divas match.
Yeah.
Let's move on. And you know what? They gave the Divas a chance. They gave them more than 2 fucking minutes.
That's because
you know what I mean.
They were kind of behind.
It was actually a good match.
It's funny because they were kind of behind. They were kind of behind the schedule, so they went ahead and gave the Divas like more time. But then when you saw towards the ass end of the night, they were running out of time for the fucking main event.
Yeah.
They had to condense that motherfucker as quick as they possibly could to get it over. And I mean, we're gonna talk about the main event, but the Divas match itself,
it was okay.
Naomi pulled out all the stops. She came out with new music. She came out with a new look. She really clarified her sexuality a little bit more. It was a lot going on, and they really made it convincing to where Nikki couldn't do it by herself. She had to use her sister Bree. I say brother because she got an ass like a 10-year-old boy. But she had to use her sister Bree to help her out. And, you know.
Like a good old schoolboy, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
She had to help her out. So it just proves that she probably couldn't go over Naomi by herself.
Yep.
You know. But then,
that didn't make no sense. You had fucking these last few weeks, you've been having Naomi.
Sorry about that.
No, I'm just, oh God. You've been having Naomi fucking mow down them, and then you get to the pay-per-view, okay, they gotta get together and fucking beat them together.
Right, but see, what are they gonna do about that?
She's been whooping their ass all fucking month. You know what I mean? Now she get in there and she can't beat the both of them.
No, but she had Nikki beat though, dude. She had Nikki beat. But you know what they're gonna do? They're probably the next one. They're probably gonna have Brie Bella barred from ringside. That's pretty much the one that I'm thinking of. But that wouldn't be. That second one.
They should have. I mean, well, that's what they should have. Her bar from ringside, so they can have a straight up one-on-one matchup between the two and get it over with. Next match that we moving on to was
Air.
Because that wasn't me. I'm just gonna let you know now. You can blame me for the first one.
Leave, man.
But not that second one.
We're live after the show. We're shit is happening. You know what I mean?
It's coming out through hot air.
Man, we need air in here. Just know that. in a condensed area. But we're giving it to you because we know that's what you're here for, is for us to give you what our opinions are. But now let's move on to the next match. It was the United States title. Okay, you go watch Eddie Murphy later. But we got the United States title match. The United States title match. Rusev, a young talent that I feel you're going to need for the future. You let him go out there and let John Cena just beat him again. And then what was the breaking news that was signed for the next pay-per-view already? They couldn't just finish this shit out on Raw?
It would be an I Quit match.
The sad part is,
it would be Rusev versus United States champion John Cena in an I Quit match. Breaking news, I just got, hello? Oh yeah, Rusev's gonna say I quit next month.
Fuck, man.
the sad part
killing
is,
him.
I said this, y'all said it was gonna be okay.
My question is, why are they wrestling again? Cena's up 2-1.
Yeah.
Is this a 7-match series? Are we trying to recreate that shit? Because then, if Rusev wins the next one, what, y'all gonna finish it at 2-2? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me, you know?
They're trying to pull some Chuck Woolery shit.
Man.
2-2.
I don't know, dude.
I mean,
They do something making them wrestle. It's like, what the fuck?
Because you're gonna wear us out with it. And I mean, I'm already wore out with it. They've been going at it. They've been going at it since late January, early February. I mean, this should have been it. If you're gonna have a fucking I Quit match, have it on Raw. You know what I mean? Tomorrow night and day. Have somebody come out. Have Jericho come out there and beat the shit out of somebody. Somebody come out there and beat the shit out of somebody.
I want to see Jericho.
I just want to see Lana in a drop your draws, man.
Oh, come on. That's just not good air for TV. Okay, moving on.
Yes, please.
Roman Reigns, Big Show. Now, before we get started on this one, I'm in the thought of why in the fuck would you have this match so late in the show? Not no disrespect to Roman Reigns, but the Big Show to me, I mean, he's there. He has my respect because he's a future Hall of Famer. But I mean,
he's more of a support piece.
Yeah,
but then
man.
the question becomes, like, we talk about him.
Why the fuck is Roman Reigns in the ring with the Big Show?
Not only that, like,
even though they had a good match, surprisingly, it was really a good match.
They're the next to last match.
I mean, it was.
But then the question becomes, like, what did the Big Show and Kane both do to stay so late in the card on every show?
I don't understand. Yeah,
you know
and that is the question. That's the real major question.
Why
the fuck are they still in the main events? That's why I kind of like SmackDown when Harper was in the main event with Rollins and Ambrose and Reigns. Like, there was no fucking Big Show and there was no Kane.
But Roman Reigns...
It's because somebody else is running that.
But Roman Reigns went in there, he did his thing, and no fault to the Big Show, he did his thing.
I mean, Big Show tried.
It was a good match. Decent match. I had no problem.
It was a good match. I like the fucking value of it. It was hardcore.
It was a decent match.
Shit, it was more hardcore than the fucking Ambrose and fucking and Harper match.
It was a decent match.
Because it was chairs,
they used it all.
tables,
I'll give that.
Stairs,
they used it all.
It was fucking announce tables.
They used
a lot of shit. The only thing they get pulled out was a ladder. But I mean, they used pretty much everything. A kendo stick. I mean, shit, you had every fucking thing. And Roman Reigns, third pay-per-view in a row, has stepped up again. The third. Because he stepped up in that other one. It's just the way of the fucking match. They had a good fucking match. What I'm saying is this.
I'll let you on the second.
He looked bad at
it was bullshit.
He did.
The people know it out there.
Daniel Bryan
at the end of the fucking day.
Ass at Fastlane.
At the end of the fucking day.
He had a good WrestleMania. And
has been running supreme.
And this match was okay. How was he running supreme? He was just getting knocked out by the Big Show on Raw. Like, holding his hair back and shocking him out. You know what I mean? But why did it have to come to him getting socked out like that?
But you were receiving X Factor show.
He gave my respect after WrestleMania.
Okay, but look, but why did it have to come to him putting the Big Show down? Why did he have to go through getting knocked out by a little bitch boy? Literally, they made him look like a sucker. I mean, like, Big Show popped him up, moved his hair back.
I don't even remember.
I'm sorry. There's only one person been looking like a sucker lately, and he got the belt.
They making them both look like suckers. Are you for real?
That's some real shit.
Are you for real? They haven't made Roman Reigns look like a sucker over the last 3 weeks? Yes, they have. Same thing with Seth Rollins. I don't like none of it.
Roman Reigns.
I don't like none of it. I don't like none of it. I know he was getting knocked out by the Big Show in 2-3 consecutive weeks between SmackDown and Raw.
And where the
I
Big
know
Show's
that.
big ass at?
I know that.
Under some tables
I
in
know
Chicago.
that. I know that.
The one
But why did it have to come to that?
worries
Why did he
me-
have to look like that just to get this result? That's the problem I got. That's the problem I got with it all.
The one
With
thing
it all.
that really worries
Roman
me about
Reigns.
the whole thing is that Roman Reigns went out there, he did a great job, he beat the Big Show. He'll get bro kicked by Sheamus tomorrow on Raw.
I'm concerned. I'm concerned about the future.
And
you're
won't be
concerned
nowhere
about
near the
one
main
guy.
event. Yeah,
I'm concerned about the future. Him, Rusev, all of them. Rollins, him, Rusev, they all consist of the future for us.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You-
And if you fuck
we
over
we
them,
ain't been talking about the future.
Right now,
that's what we're talking
We've been
about.
talking about.
But you're
And
saying,
Roman Reigns is an
Because
essential
they
part of
know
the
the-
future.
I just said that.
They ain't
I just
No,
said
I'm
that.
saying he's an essential part. And your boy, Seth Rollins, he's a part of the future too.
I'm talking about all of them. I'm not just talking about.
now you
Roman
gotta
Reigns.
say
They're
the fucking
making it all-
present because he's the man right
Yeah,
there.
but they're making them all look fucking weak. Man, they're making Rusev look weak. They're making Reigns look weak. Yeah, even though Reigns won, and we knew he was gonna win, they can't put the Big Show over. We know that. That would be fucking suicide to the biz if the Big Show went over tonight. Oh, come on. I mean, we've been watching this too long. We knew Roman Reigns was going over. We didn't even have to watch the fucking match to know that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, they didn't have to make him look like that. They don't have to make Rollins look like that. They don't have to make Rusev look like that. Because those are their future. And I'm highly pissed off over that shit. That shit is bullshit. It is. It's fucking bullshit.
And the
We
one
want the
thing-
new talent to come.
Well,
We want them to be
tonight.
there. And they're fucking them up.
Are you
Straight
not
up.
entertained?
Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up.
But you know the cool part about it, like I think of Rusev, and I really think of the very top of the future, and I put
They
him on-
all are, man.
When Cena
Straight
got
up.
done, when Cena got done with him, he would lay it out like this, like a goddamn snow angel.
It's just
The fucking
fucked up.
ring. And it's like, why are you gonna do that to that man again? I can understand him taking a loss at Mania because it's first year.
Then you got him
know,
yelling
stuff
at his woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
Like
have
he's some domestic Greg Hardy.
I mean, then the crowd.
You know what I mean? Like,
and then obviously the crowd, yeah.
That's
and
what
then-
Ray
yeah,
Rice,
and
man,
then- Yeah,
shit.
and it's like, you know, the crowd's gonna turn against him because we all look at Lana and we look at that ass and we look at them hips, and it's like the fans are automatically gonna turn on Rusev. Like, how could you talk to her like that? You know. So it's a bad deal all the way around because, like you said, it doesn't look like it's gonna benefit Rusev at all, but. That's the beauty of television. We would have to seriously sit back and wait and see. But you know, tonight you guys may not agree with me on this, but I don't think Seth Rollins looked that bad tonight.
I didn't think he looked that
I
bad
think
tonight
he gave.
He
the,
did win the match
He gave
by
the
himself because he got chokeslammed by Chad Kane.
He gave the
so it was an equal
RKO.
chokeslam.
You know, he RKO'd Orton. And he
The
got
match
his
was a
ass
below average match. It was not a good match. And fucking,
Okay,
if you,
but when was the
if you
last
look,
time-
hold on, if you look in the annals of fucking matches, you couldn't even say for him to be the goddamn man. You couldn't even say that match was in the top 3 of the fucking matches tonight.
Okay, but let me tell you something.
Can you say that? Can you say that? Let's try
No.
that.
Ask yourself this question.
Can you say that?
I can say it was top 3.
Bullshit.
But no.
Bullshit.
But Randy, ask yourself this question. When was the last time you had wrestlers that had to compete in a steel cage actually have a good match? Because
They
A
can't.
lot of motherfuckers do this shit.
No.
They took
Because
the restrictions away
WWE
from the steel
the
cage.
WWE
It's
put
not that
so
same
much-
steel cage
they put
that we
so
enjoy.
much
This is
training
some
wheels
watered
on.
down
That's
steel
what
cage
you know
shit.
say.
I hate
They
steel
put-
cage matches
They
now.
put
I used to
so
love it.
much training.
Hell in a
wheels
Cell used to be the
and so
shit.
much blinders
Now it's
on.
bullshit.
You can't really get creative and do what you want to do in a steel cage
You can't
match.
do anything.
You know goddamn well Orton wasn't going up to no top of no steel cage match and falling off. He ain't got the
He
mind
did go
for
up
it.
there.
He superplexed Rollins. He wasn't trying to go all the way up there.
Man,
They went to the fucking top. They was fighting on the top.
Mama,
But it's
there.
just not. It's
Mama
not the
thing
same
is-
steel cage match.
Yeah, it's
that
not
we.
the
I
same.
knew once they put him in a steel cage, I'm like, fuck, you're restricting them.
It's
Why
not-
can't
yeah,
you have it
yeah,
something
exactly.
open or something like that?
No, what they
You know
need
what I
to do
mean?
is go back to
Not
the
the
old
same
school
steel
blue, the blue
Cage.
cage.
They can go back to that.
Where that was equal.
Yeah.
They did that.
Yeah, they can go back to
Those
that.
are better. But they want to make everything fenced. It's
It's
about
cheaper.
safety.
Yeah.
No, it's about safety.
It's not safety.
No,
It's cheaper.
Because you can throw somebody into the fence easy.
Easy, yeah.
And they can bounce off.
Yeah, because
when you try to throw somebody in that fucking steel,
yeah, that shit hurt.
there's a possibility you get fucked
It's
up.
cheaper.
No,
The bottom line is
because
about
it's not
money.
cheaper. Because you gotta remember they gotta
It
pay.
is
They gotta pay for that shit to get hoisted up,
Yeah.
up high.
It's
When the old
cheaper.
shit, when them niggas used to just bring that shit out real easy.
Yeah,
and start
they-
hooking them
yeah,
up.
hook it up. They never
It
hooked
took them 10 minutes.
Hook it up.
That shit take 10 minutes coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let me tell you, I haven't seen a good steel cage match since Batista versus Jericho, and that was years ago.
Yeah.
And we're talking a steel cage match, not a Hell in a Cell, not a Hell in a Cell.
Okay, what was your best?
Steel
Okay, what was your
match.
best? What was your best Hell in a Cell match? No, steel cage match and Hell in a Cell match.
Well, my vote for the best Hell in a Cell match to me, and you guys might think I'm crazy, is Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker.
Yeah.
To me, that was
first
that.
one?
Yeah. To me, that was the one. I mean, Mick Foley makes a big case about getting his ass fucked up day in and day out. Them other ones, but to me, it was Shawn.
Yeah.
To me, it was Shawn Michaels.
At that, what was that full? What was that? First Blood or Fully Loaded or full?
I think it was First Blood.
First Blood or whatever.
Shawn Michaels and Taker?
Yeah, Hell in a Cell.
No, that was at Bad Blood.
Bad Blood. There you go. Bad Blood.
We talking about Rambo, nigga.
No, because it
We
was the
talking
same.
about motherfucking Rambo.
No, because it was the same night Brian.
All he wanted was
They
something.
found him dead in the hotel room.
Yeah, but that man, that.
To me, that was the best Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
That was. It's been some good ones now. It got watered down in the last few
That one was
years.
the bloodiest. Man, Shawn Michaels had the Crimson Mask.
And see, people forget.
He took a beat.
People forget it was a Hell in a Cell where the Undertaker went against Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar beat the Undertaker's ass.
Yes.
That's when he was the biker.
When he was the biker taker.
And he just cut his hair
I
off. They was both busted open in that match. It was a bloodbath. And then that's the one when there's another one when they had that 6-man Hell in a Cell when the Undertaker threw Rikishi's big ass off.
That was the one where they all did play jobs. Everybody was busted open.
They got thrown off into that hate. You know what I mean?
Everybody.
The truck looked like he wanted to explode like
Boof, boof. Yeah.
No, I would say number one was definitely Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. Number two was Undertaker, Mankind.
See,
I mean,
here, let me give you a cage match that people don't think about. It's one of my personal favorites. Motherfucking Edge versus Matt Hardy. That's when them niggas hit them pinnacles. When they was in that feud. When they was in that feud over Lita in real life. Because this was some real life shit that came to the fucking wrestling. Because Matt Hardy was hurt at home and Edge was banging Lita on the road. And then Matt found out about it. Then everything went tits up. And then it was all over. And then Matt Hardy was having a fucking problem. They pretty much fired his ass and then brought him back. And then that feud, Matt Hardy should have went over. It damn sure it helped Matt Hardy for a second, but Edge, it took Edge to that rated R level.
and then,
I mean, that was one of them feuds that it was mutual beneficial. You know, and then they was having this fucking they was having all these matches, and then Edge was beating them all the matches until the cage match. Edge was busted open. Matt was fucked up. Matt went all the way to the tippy top of the fucking cage and dropped the goddamn leg all the way on Edge's head. Damn, beautiful.
Yeah, that was when Edge went in prime time after that feud.
And see, with him losing, it still helped him. And with that shit, if they would have did Matt Hardy right, that could have pushed Matt Hardy to the next fucking level.
Yeah.
Because to me, he was better than Jeff in the fucking ring. Because Jeff was the daredevil motherfucker. Matt Hardy was the wrestler.
He was that wrestler.
No, because you look
Lita
at it.
had some real life ass.
Oh,
No, he was.
No, because
she was flat.
No, because everybody think of the thong thing. That's why.
Yeah.
But you know what happened? It's like this. Matt had it. He started proving it. When they broke away together, he started doing that version 1 shit.
Yeah, the
That's
V1.
That's
the V1.
That's when you start to see, damn, this dude got personality a little bit.
That was Matt Hardy's version 2.0.
With Shannon Moore, huh?
Yeah, we had this little lackeys and shit.
Yeah.
He was starting to show his shit.
Gregory Hill.
They fucking tried to fucking market Shannon, what was his
The
name?
Prince of Punk, Shannon Moore.
Shannon Moore.
They tried to fucking market Shannon Moore, talking about he's coming to ECW. He came out later, big fat rock.
No, you know what happened? Because he got that shit started in TNA.
Yeah.
And then when they offered, the WWE offered him a fat ass contract, that nigga jumped ship.
Yeah.
And went to ECW brand of WWE.
That nigga ain't
And that's
been
what
the
happened.
same.
I mean,
That nigga ain't been the same since 3 count.
Shannon Moore he was okay. But you know, with all that shit, the bumps and the bruises over the years, it all catches up with you. You know, and that's by the time he started getting.
All I know is
by
I
the time he
started
started
marketing the
noticed,
motherfucker.
he was
and
pretty
when he
much
got in the
ran
ring,
down.
he wasn't shit.
I would say, I'm going to throw one out here. This is one from a long time ago. I mean, it's in the 80s. I was a Tully Blanchard Magnum TA.
Steel cage?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite cage
Well,
matches.
matter of fact, you talking about 2 good ass wrestlers
Yeah.
that could have been world champion.
Yeah.
Magnum TA
Tully
was
was the
Magnum
man.
TA was slated to be world champion until he got that damn accident.
Yep.
And then he proved
he was WCW's Hulk Hogan.
Then he proved he was that dude when he got on the table.
Yeah.
He knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, he was good.
I mean, shit, they was pushing him because he was they fucking Magnum. That's why they named him Magnum TA, because he looked like Tom
Terry
Selleck.
Allen, but his name was Terry Allen.
He looked like Tom Selleck a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's why they gave him the whole Magnum
Magnum
thing.
TA, yeah.
And shit, they was
Man,
pushing
the guy was a rock star, bro.
Yeah, he was their version of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
He could rival Hogan.
He was a
but
rock star.
That accident. I mean, but him and Tully in the ring was magic.
And that's somebody you gotta think about. Should he be in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I believe so.
I would give it
but
to him.
and here's another one that I was 1983. Don the Rock Morocco versus Jimmy Superfly Snuka, and I'm also gonna go Hulk Hogan Orndorff 1986 Saturday Night Main Events, and that's why I'm a wrestling fan, because that was my very first match. Was a cage match, blue cage, not the fence cage, blue cage. Hogan Orndorff, both feet touching the ground at the same time, 86. My first ever wrestling match. I love that cage match.
Another decent blue cage match. If you think about it, it was what I'm trying to think what event. It was in '97. It was Triple H versus
Mankind. That was
No,
good too.
in 97.
I think it was a SummerSlam.
No, in 97.
I think
That was SummerSlam.
I think
In
it was a
97, it wasn't blue anymore. It was black.
No, the only time I ever seen it black was when McMahon went against Stone Cold
Austin and St. Valentine's Day match.
That was
Paul
like,
White, aka the Big Show.
Yeah,
Shane
but
appearance.
by 99, it was fenced already, wasn't it?
Nah, in
No, they still
99,
had
the
it.
St. Valentine's Day Massacre, it was a black cage with McMahon and Austin. And that was in February when Paul White, the Big Show, made his appearance in 99. The Rock was the title from 98 from Deadly Games.
With that ponytail and that goatee.
Oh, God.
The ponytail and the goatee.
Yeah, man. Well, all in all, it wasn't as bad as a pay-per-view as what we thought. Like,
Who did that?
I mean, on card, it didn't look good at all. But the WWE, hats off to them, because the last two pay-per-views, WrestleMania and Extreme Rules, both didn't look that good on card, but you know, it exceeded my expectations at least for Extreme Rules. I give it that. WrestleMania was awesome, but Extreme Rules exceeded my expectation. So you know, let's see what happens at Battleground.
And they're going back again.
I think it's Payback.
It's
Payback.
See, this is what I don't
It's
understand.
Payback, Battleground. It's
No,
every
this is
something
what I don't
fucking new
understand.
every fucking year.
Why would you put Payback 2 pay-per-views after WrestleMania? Like,
Where's the Payback? The Payback.
Shouldn't Payback be the one right after? And then you can do Extreme Rules. Just a little creative advice.
Nice. But hey, it's the WWE.
Damn.
No,
It's
because
the-
they flip them around. You know, somebody need to tell them like get this shit together.
Yeah.
But-
Well, they're bringing back the King of the Ring. That's positive, right?
Yeah.
That's
That was
positive.
the next
I
thing
would like
gonna
to
bring
see. I would like to see it come back as a pay-per-view.
Me too.
No, because what they're gonna do is most likely it's gonna start tomorrow on Raw, the King of the Ring, and then it's gonna hit its climax Tuesday on the WWE Network. They're gonna have that exclusively for the WWE Network
Wow, that's
on
big.
Tuesday.
That's
For
big.
$9.99.
That's big.
And with that being said, I'm thinking, give it to Roman Reigns. Give him another accolade. I mean, give him something. You screwed him out of the fucking title. I'm like, I don't want to. Sheamus already won.
Yeah.
Sheamus already won the King of the Ring,
What if
so that
Neville-
should
what if
take him
Neville-
out of it.
What if Neville wins the King of the Ring?
It's too early. I think
Well,
that.
I'm
I
just
think,
saying, what
I
if
think
that-
that would be too much.
I agree. It's too early.
Too fast.
I agree
Yeah.
with you. But what if Neville?
I wouldn't mind
wins the
him.
King of the
I
Ring?
wouldn't mind him and
In the
Roman Reigns
finals,
in the
in
finals.
finals.
I bet you that'd be a good.
No,
fucking
let me
match.
tell you something. With the pay-per-view being called Payback, every match we saw tonight, they gonna show that shit again the next pay-per-view.
I don't think so.
How much you want to bet?
I don't think so.
I don't know. But
Orton is gonna be back in that fucking main event
Oh,
again.
no. Oh, no.
Yup. Cena versus Rusev again. You think that shit is over between Dolph Ziggler and Sheamus?
I don't
It's not.
think start bringing up some of these younger guys.
It's not. They're
Yeah,
gonna,
Sami Zayn should have been up before any of
they're
them.
gonna have the
And
same
he still ain't up.
matches.
Because you know why? Because they're going to treat him like, oh man, you're a good worker. We got to keep you down here. If they just keep raiding people's talent, you know, they didn't have the talent through there. And it's some people they done fucked up on. I mean,
Willie
EC3.
Mack.
EC3.
But EC3, it was the steroids allegations with him. He couldn't lead the Jews. So
I mean, shit,
I would say they
you got
he
Willie
probably-
Willie Mack got weight issues.
Yeah,
let me
now
tell
I
you.
believe they fucked
And he
over on
probably
Willie
don't-
Mack
and he probably
because of
don't
the weight
right
issues.
now.
They could, yeah, I believe EC3 is
No,
probably
he should
But if he becomes TNA World Champ, I'm tuning in.
Hey, because he's good television. TNA would be a fool not to
That
put that
guy's
strap
good.
on him.
I like
that
that
guy's
guy.
good.
That
If
guy's
TNA has some things going right with them with Drew McIntyre over there, and I'm not too impressed so far with Camacho, but I'm telling you, Shawn Rickard's the fucking man. And if they give him time and let him do what he can do, then y'all also see that too. But I mean, this dude is something.
Yeah, but they
You
gotta
pushing
pay.
that dude.
They gotta
Yeah.
pay him first.
Well,
That's the one thing. You know,
Okay. Well, since we got, I say now it's KB time. Good old kitchen bitch. You go first.
Go ahead, Charles.
Well, all right then. Let me tell you what. I don't. It's not gonna be an angry kitchen bitch or anything like that.
Mine's angry.
My simple kitchen bitch is for the WWE. You think I'm stupid, motherfucker? You think I don't know what you're doing? You think I don't know this fucking game? You trying to run down to everybody else? You think everybody's got the damn blinders on and they don't fucking know what's going on? Let me tell you something. Every match that you put out there tonight on Extreme Rules, we know it's gonna be on Payback. With a fucking different stipulation or a different thing. People get tired of that shit. Now you get away with it because you got everybody just paying $10 a month for the network. But you know goddamn well you wasn't gonna get no $44.95 out of me for no shit like that. Because that's exactly what you guys are trying to do. You're trying to fucking ride this fucking wave out until at least June, till at least Money in the Bank. You know what I mean? Before you try to change shit up and get shit cooking again. And that's the problem. You act like just because WrestleMania is over, you know, that you have to slow the whole fucking production down. You can just stall things out. No. If you're already on a high level, you shouldn't have wrestlers like Roman Reigns and stuff taking a back seat and kind of dying them out and getting them out the way and just kind of calling yourself cruising into the summer. You shouldn't be doing that, man. You guys got the stock. You guys got the talent. You guys got the know-how. You need to be doing it better than what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because if that fucking Payback card rolls around, I'm going to tell you right now, if that fucking Payback card rolls around and it's the same fucking matches that I just saw on Extreme Rules tonight, you can just chirp my Twinkie. I'm not watching a goddamn thing. Go ahead.
That Rock gets that subject really chaps his ass. Now, one, two, I gotta say. I'm not gonna yell. You know, we kind of late in the night, so I'm gonna keep it mild mannered. But it's
That's
the
all I
same
was
thing.
trying to do.
WWE is this. You know, you can't keep having your key for the future. Your keys is plural for the future, looking like bona fide punk ass bitches. And I'm just gonna say it like that. You can't have Seth Rollins looking like a coward ass bitch. You can't let Roman Reigns get knocked out like he's a $2 hoe on the street. You can't have Rusev be getting beat in the head with a chain by John Cena like he's just back in the sale. I own you, boy. You know what I mean? Because he really owns his ass. He's
You
beat him every.
the new guys look bad.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You got the new guys looking like, and then on the other hand, you can't just have Sheamus lose and then get the bro kick the shit out of Dolph Ziggler and walk out of there. I kiss my Irish or whatever the fuck it was called. Sheamus should have just won the match then. But anyway, back to what I was saying. You can't just make the young talent. You made them look weak. You made them look weak coming up to this event. Now, Roman Reigns did look good when he beat the Big Show, but we knew he was going to beat the Big Show. My thing with that is you didn't have to make him look like a $2 hoe to get this result tonight. You didn't have to do that. You don't have to have Seth Rollins running around like a fucking coward looking for somebody to help him out. You could have had him stand strong and win like he did tonight by himself without those two J&J security. Or Kane didn't just chokeslam Randy Orton and help Seth Rollins out. He chokeslammed the both of them. He was an equal opportunity chokeslammer tonight. You know what I mean? So Seth Rollins actually walked out of there like he had some fucking balls. But that's fucked up that you got to make him go through what you make him go through just to show that. You know, the night where he went big and looked like a motherfucking champion on Raw 2 weeks ago, he can look like that. And he can get it done like that. Rusev, you don't have to have him look like he's just too weak to beat John Cena. You had him look strong at Fastlane. He took John Cena. He shoved front kicked the shit out of John Cena multiple times at Fastlane. Put the acolyte on him and squeezed his ass to his ass past the fuck out. You know what I mean? You made him look real strong. Come WrestleMania, you made Rusev look weaker than a blanket that you buy from where I work at Walmart. You know what I mean?
Pillow.
Exactly. You know, and then tonight you had him laid out, and then you had him yelling at Lana like he was Greg Hardy or Ray Rice. You know what I mean? Hey, check this out, WWE. There's already problems with domestic stuff with the NFL. Why would you want to do some angle like that with Rusev and Lana? Didn't make no fucking sense, you dumbass. You know, when the Women's Organization of America, GLAAD, whatever the fuck, is going to be sending you emails about that little spot you did with them, you know what I mean? And whatever the case is, the Women's Organization, you know, they'll send them a damn email. They always do. And when you do insensitive stuff like that, they getting out of the woods in the NFL. You don't need that. WWE I'm just saying, make your future look stronger. You don't have to make your future look weak for them to succeed. And that's all I gotta say.
Every time motherfuckers want to speak their mind and say what they gotta say, you got these motherfuckers over here. You can't say that. You can't do that. It's like, get the fuck out of here. You want to fight one-on-one, nigga? I'm not getting every one of you buzz cut motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You want to fucking go there?
I guess.
Oh, you want to be a fucking man?
I guess we can continue. It sounds like this is a whole future fucking thing. So I'll continue. I'll take off from where you. I'm coming back to the Roman Reigns thing.
Bum ass motherfuckers.
I don't understand, right? You tell this dude, like, okay, yeah, you're gonna go over. You put this dude through all this shit. WWE, you act like some weak fucking punk bitches where you let the fans, one of the rare times you listen to the fans actually, you let them fucking push him out the way. You let Seth Rollins get over. Okay, you do that shit. But you should have been the man, or Vince, you should have been the man, Triple H, you should have been the man, and sat there and told him, like, dude. And I'm not talking about the day of the fucking WrestleMania pay-per-view. You should have told this dude the week before, at least. Give him a week's notice, like, hey, we call an audible. You know, we're gonna have Rollins go over you. Bam. But I give Roman Reigns credit for the professionalism he showed to go out there. Even though his family wanted to raise hell and kick their fucking ass. They wanted a piece, fucking Roman Reigns pops wanted a piece of Vince McMahon's ass. His whole family, the 60-some of them that was there, wanted a piece of Vince McMahon and Triple H's ass.
That was the same guy that was cooking them ham omelets in the goddamn kitchen, right? On fucking I Ain't Got Crap on the MTV.
Yeah.
And he showed how you put that hair behind his eye. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. With that being said,
that was him.
That was him, right?
With that being said, this dude sat here and bust his ass. He's been fucking going to that upper echelon. I'm like, what else do he have to do? And I mean, not only you shit canned him at WrestleMania after him and Brock Lesnar, where everybody on this side of the fucking set, doubted that they could put on a fucking entertaining match, and it was goddamn entertaining. People out there didn't think he can entertain. He went to Suplex City, bitch, and fucking survived.
He got his ass dropped on his head like 50 million times.
He took that shit like a man. And he actually looked like he could beat Brock Lesnar in that match.
I didn't like them having.
And I'm sorry how the fans were talking about Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's ass would have got annihilated. He got injured off of some weaker shit with a bitch like Sheamus. What you think Brock Lesnar would have did to him? You would have heard, and that would have been it.
Taz when they came out.
It ain't Taz coming.
It would have been
it's
like
the goddamn meat wagon coming.
It would have been a Rocky Ford.
Fucking Apollo down. The point what I'm trying to say is this. At the end of the fucking day, you don't do that shit to people. You know? He been a good fucking employee. And it's like you treat him like shit. Then I seen the little clip where they got Vince McMahon hugging him in the back. Yeah, you hugging him so he don't fucking punch you in the fucking mouth. Cause you would have deserved it. Triple H would have deserved to get a fresh one too.
The one thing is this though, Randy.
Hold on, I ain't fucking done. Now with that being said, I mean, be a fucking man. Sit there and tell this dude beforehand. Don't have his fucking family come there and treat them like a joke, treat them like a fucking prop because you want people to actually believe that he was going over because his family was there. You use them as fucking props.
It ain't the first time.
Yeah. It's not the point. You don't do that shit. But see, they want people to respect their shit. But you don't respect people's families.
I think they done all ate good off of the WWE for years.
That don't mean shit, man. That don't mean shit. They bust their ass. It don't have nothing to do with eating good. It ain't like the WWE doing charity and just giving them money. They can go out there putting their bodies on the line. All of them. With that being said, Triple H, Vince McMahon, you should be ashamed of yourself. Now, Triple H, I give you credit For the whole NXT shit, I give you credit for being forward fucking thinking in some ways. You know, Vince, it's time for your old ass to go. You're almost 70 years old. It's retirement time. You don't have it no more. You don't fucking have it no more. Because now, you used to be big fucking grapefruit McMahon. Now you letting the fans fucking say, oh, now, we don't want him. We don't want him. Get Daniel Bryan. How'd that fucking work out for you? Motherfucking Daniel Bryan and fucking John Cena supposed to be elevating some fucking titles? How that fucking working out for you? It's a flop. Both of them. Because now, you use fucking Rusev as a fucking prop to prop John Cena up, which John Cena's already on the fucking mountaintop already. And you just sent that kid to the shit house. Now, he don't even look as fucking dominating as he's been for the last year and something. Yeah. He became a fucking curtain jerker now. He's just a high-priced curtain jerker. And I ain't spoken my fucking piece. I'm fucking done.
But now there's one thing about the John Cena. I believe John Cena's didn't have good matches with the United States title. Now, I'll give him Daniel Bryan has flopped out with that Intercontinental title. But I believe John Cena, in the matches he had with Ambrose, matches he had with Stardust, even the match he had with Barrett, you know what I mean? He had quality matches for that United States title on SmackDown and Raw. I feel that way. You know what I mean? But I give you that. He's making Rusev look like shit. I'm on that level. You shouldn't do that. That's wrong. That's flat out wrong. All of it's wrong. The way they're making Rusev look, the way they're making Reigns look to just look the way Reigns looked good tonight, but he didn't have to go through what he had to go through for 3 consecutive weeks of the Big Show just slapping him around to knock his ass out tonight. I mean, fuck, man. You know,
goddamn disgrace.
It is. In certain ways, it is, man.
But see, now here's the thing, though, and this is something that everybody needs to be mindful of. All this shit that Roman Reigns is going through. How do you know it doesn't mean that they're not going to give him a bigger payoff in the future?
I believe they're giving him the strap.
That's
if they're smart. If they're smart, he gets the strap before SummerSlam, and if they're smart, Rusev gets the strap at Royal Rumble.
What's the bigger fucking payoff?
What I'm saying is he is.
What else do he have to prove?
He is still very young in his career.
He still gets the strap.
What do he else have? He has to fucking prove. That's you need to ask yourself that question.
Okay.
Like he doesn't need the strap right now. You'd be stupid to take it off Rollins. You let him and Rollins battle for it, and you let him take it off in a couple months. Then you let him hold it for a couple months.
If they want to do something fucking right, this is what you do with Roman Reigns. You have him take that Intercontinental title off of fucking whoever the fuck is the champion, which ain't Daniel Bryan because he at home fucking playing flowers.
They should put the Intercontinental champion as the King of the Ring.
Hey, and then would you want to make him look real strong, as we've been using that all day? Hey, you have him beat Cena. Give him both of the titles at the same fucking time. Give him some fucking history.
I just want
that shit'll work.
I just want you to keep this in mind, and then I'm gonna be done with this. Nobody in here on this show doubts Shawn Michaels as a Hall of Famer, right? Well, when Shawn Michaels had his first headline at WrestleMania, he lost to Kevin Nash. And what happened the following year? He came back and headlined with Bret the Hitman Hart and became a goddamn legend in the same fucking night. So we're not going to count Roman Reigns all the way off yet. Because there have been great superstars.
Ask yourself this question.
There has been great superstars who have headlined and lost.
And came back.
Now ask yourself this question. The only reason why they got put over is because he knew Nash and them was heading out the back door. He's planning this shit for that next level. Because Nash and them told him they wasn't re-signing with him.
No, that wasn't the only reason why Shawn Michaels got put over. Shawn Michaels got put over because it was his time to get put over. That's why he got put over. Bret Hart said that himself. You know what I mean? My thing is, why does when somebody say something about why Shawn Michaels or why this person got put in this situation and why this week golf at it like it's nothing? I mean, Bret Hart is one of the greatest wrestlers we saw that wrestle. And he said it was Shawn's turn, and he saw it coming. You know what I mean? It didn't matter if Kevin Nash was still there. It didn't matter if they weren't even putting the title on Scott Hall, and he was there. They were going to put the title on Scott Hall.
The point I was trying to make is
I got a problem with this.
You can't fully write Roman Reigns off yet because
that's the thing.
History tells us that you could go up your first time in a main event
and lose and come back
and be successful. Okay, so we still have to give us some time before we can fully say that maybe they have or have not
Sent him to the
written
shit
Roman
house.
Reigns all
I
out.
hope they
He
haven't.
won the night.
Yeah,
You know,
if some people,
and that's one of the
fucking
things-
leave, then yeah, they probably
And that's
fucking put
one
them
of
over.
the few feuds that we can honestly say will not go on to the next pay-per-view.
Yeah. All right, well,
So with that being said, now I'm done.
we'll be back at your work, like we said. We're back. We'll be back here on a weekly basis, giving you guys all the way we feel about what's going on in the week of wrestling. We're out.
And that's